What's up, guys? This is Mr. Eldridge, and in today's video, we're going to look at the landmark Supreme Court case of Tinker versus Des Moines. The case of Tinker versus Des Moines Independent Community School District arose in 1965 when a group of students in Des Moines, Iowa decided to protest the Vietnam War by wearing black armbands to school. The school board, learning of their plan, created a policy prohibiting the wearing of armbands and stated that violators would be suspended. Despite this, John Tinker, Mary Beth Tinker, and Christopher Eckhart wore the armbands and were suspended until they agreed not to wear them again. Their parents filed suit, arguing that the school district violated the students' First Amendment rights to free speech. The legal question before the Supreme Court was whether the school's district's ban on wearing armbands violated the students' right to free expression under the First Amendment. More specifically, the court had to decide if students retain their constitutional rights to freedom of speech while attending public schools, and if so, whether the school's action was justified by concerns about potential disruption. When you look at the relevant legal principle here, it comes from the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, which protects freedom of speech. The protection has been extended to symbolic speech or nonverbal expression, such as protests and demonstrations. However, the government and public institutions may impose limitations if speech causes a substantial disruption or interferes with the rights of others. Thus, the guiding legal rule in this case was whether the student's symbolic act of wearing armbands caused a material and substantial disruption to the operation of the school. Applying this rule to the facts, the court found that the students' silent protest was a form of symbolic speech protected by the First Amendment. The armbands did not disrupt classroom instruction or school operations in any meaningful way. The decision by school officials was based more on fear of controversy than on actual disruption. As a result, the Supreme Court ruled 7-2 in favor of the students, establishing the landmark principle that students do not shed their constitutional rights to freedom of speech or expression at the schoolhouse gate. Hey, thank you so much for paying attention to this video. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so now. Thank you so much. Share this with your friends. Have a good day.